Your son followed in your footsteps. You had a great career overseas and in the NBA, 14 years professionally. As your son and your daughter and everybody was coming up, did any of them look at you and say, I want to play basketball? Or was it something that you kind of they just found out on their own? And what was it like for your kids growing up with you being a professional athlete and raising them and during that situation?
Well, my girls didn't really, they were young, so they didn't really, they saw me, but they didn't really pay attention. Jay, on the other hand, he would stay with his mom while I was overseas. And every summer I'd come home, he'd just spend all the summer with me. So I never pushed him into basketball. He was a football player too, but I never, ever has pushed my kids into playing sports because I know what it takes for you to want to play, for you to want to be good. So, for me to push them, it would have been for me. I needed them to do it for them.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like my daughter would ask me, Dad, will you come to the track today and work with me on long jump? She asked me to go, so I would go and do that because that was for her. Now, if it would have been a different thing if I would have said, hey, I'm coming to your practice today and we're going to work on long jump. See the difference?
Yeah. Right.
See, now I'm doing it. She's doing this for me. I wanted my kids, whatever they do in life, whether it be basketball, football, they want to, one of my daughters, she has her own swimsuit line. Whatever these kids want to do, I support what they want to do. I never push my kids into playing sports because I know parents like that. And at the end of the day, you end up ruining your relationship with your kids.
Right.
I said this on another Zoom call. My first job is to be father, to be their dad.
Yeah.
My first job is not to be their coach.
Right.
I don't talk basketball with Jay Crowder until Jay Crowder brings up basketball to me. Mm-hmm. After that game, he got home about 2:30, and I went ahead and went to sleep because I was tired. The next morning I woke up, he walks in. I walk up and I give him a hug. I didn't say nothing about basketball. It's not about basketball. And after we sat down and we had breakfast, we can talk basketball. But the first thing, I needed to console my son for what he just went through.
Right.
It wasn't about, oh man, I wish y'all would have done that. I wish this would have happened, that would have happened. That game's already passed. We can't change that. We gotta move forward now. So in order to help him move forward, we gotta first understand that you just went through something that's kind of not tragic, but it's something that hit him really hard. We shared our tears, but then we pick ourselves back up and we put our shoes back on and we continue to go forward. But so I never really forced my kids to play any sports. Jay got basketball a little late, but when he decided to make that decision, then we went ahead and we ran with it.